What is up, everybody? Today's video is going to be about matchups that I want to see at Summit. Obviously, Smash Ultimate Summit 3 is happening this weekend with a ton of top players, probably the highest concentration of top players since the pandemic, so I wanted to talk about matches that I was particularly excited for in this tournament. One thing that I should mention is none of these matches are necessarily guaranteed because brackets can be really wild, and of course because so many good players are there, it's not necessarily going to happen that all the players you expect to make it far are going to make it far because everyone there is going to be good. So shoutouts to the old Summit merch. That's why I wore this for this recording. Let's go. So first off, Zachary is probably my favorite player other than watching myself. So I just want to see more Zachary. I love Zachary. He is amazing as a player. I love how he pushes Rob. I love how he plays his Joker. I just love watching him play. So him versus anyone is going to be a treat for me. A match that I'm actually pretty excited about would be Ken versus Meister. I mean, I want to watch Ken versus a lot of people because the two times he has come to the US in Ultimate, he's had very rough times for outside life circumstances, and I feel like this is going to be an opportunity for him to do really well. Of course, Ken, probably the best Sonic in the world, clearly the best one in Japan. He's super high PGR. He's a really, really talented player, has been since Smash 4. I mean, he was like high-key top like 5 or 6 players in Smash 4, and he's an incredible player in Ultimate, and I wanted to see him do well, but in particular, I want to see him versus Meister. Sonic is really good at the mid-range. Of course, we had a little bit of a teaser of that matchup at the Smash World Tour Central America in Meister versus Sonics, but no offense to Sonics, I do think Ken is just a little bit better, and I'm more disciplined as well. So I want to watch Ken play Meister because he's one of the masters of the mid-range in my opinion, just in Ultimate in general. Of course, Sonic allows him to do that because he's super fast, but Ken is also really good at hitting the 2 frames on up Bs, which could be trouble for Meister. And I just want to see how a Japanese player, which don't have like a ton of top Game & Watches. I know Zachary was playing him for a little bit, but kind of stopped playing him. I want to see how a top Japanese mid-range player plays against Meister, because Meister, of course, is a threat, one of the best players in the world, crazy advantage state, crazy neutral interactions. He's really, really strong, obviously, and I want to see how Ken deals with it, because I do remember also when Zachary was playing Meister at Big House to actually get into the last Summit, Zachary went Sonic one of the games. I think it was like Sonic for games 1 and 2, or like Corrin and Sonic, and then reverse 3-0'd with Joker. So there must have been something to that Sonic pick, so I really want to see Ken, the best Sonic in the world, try his hand at it. Another matchup that I would absolutely love is Cola versus Spargo. Of course, Spargo qualified a while ago for the online tournament that was a qualifier for it. Cola made it through the voting process, so I really want to see Cola versus Spargo. I feel like two masters of sword characters, probably the two next ones you would think of after like Leo, of course, but I really want to see those two go toe-to-toe because of course Cola, really aggressive, really in your face, picks his spots really well, whereas Spargo, a little bit more defensive obviously, but still can turn it on when he really needs to. An absolutely incredible player, both of them, honestly. I mean, people are talking about both of them potentially being top 10, and even though I have slightly lower opinions of that, you know, probably top 20, top 25, because there are so many good players in this game, I really want to see them go off because I don't think they've ever played, and I'm just really excited to watch two masters of their craft with Roy, Pyramithra, Cloud. I mean, both of them play Cloud, honestly. I should feel like watching a Cloud duel between them would actually be so cool, but we would probably see Roy versus Aegis. But either way, that matchup seems super fun, super explosive, and I'm really, really looking forward to it. Another matchup that I would actually look forward to is Cosmos versus Spargo. I don't know which one is the better Pyramithra. I think both of them are really good, but Cosmos focuses way more on Mithra. Spargo definitely plays more of a mix between them. Of course, I think Mithra is the really good one, so Mithra could definitely be the threat, and I think Cosmos could maybe take that. Of course, Cosmos is also a super good edge guarder, so if I feel like they play the Ditto and Cosmos knocks Spargo off stage, he will capitalize more off of it than vice versa. And even if Spargo goes Cloud, I still feel like Cosmos can do a very good job. Of course, he still does have the Inkling in the back pocket, the Pikachu in the back pocket, but I don't think I've seen him play those since Pyramithra came out, so I'm not expecting it, but I would love to see those two go toe-to-toe. Of course, the obvious one to get out of the way, I want to see Leo versus Tweak. Of course, Leo versus Tweak, one of the biggest storylines of all of Ultimate, and this is a new evolution of it, right? Because obviously, I'm assuming Leo's gonna mostly go Joker at this tournament, but Diddy Kong and Sephiroth came out, and those are now Tweak's mains, although Wolf, you know, is a tertiary there, but I really want to see the evolution of this matchup, because of course, Leo has always had the slight upper hand, Tweak getting so close so many times, but I feel like Diddy is a more consistent character than all of Tweak's previous mains, being Wario and Pokemon Trainer for the most part, and also Wolf. Like, I feel like Diddy Kong is super consistent and can get those really consistent kills, edge guards, edge traps. So I think maybe the factor of like Leo coming back or Tweak choking, for lack of a better term, even though I don't think he would really be a choke artist, I think that will help Tweak a lot. So Leo's going to have to outplay him more consistently. You know, he can't just let Tweak go up 2-0 as he normally does and then Leo bring it back. Like, that's not really gonna be possible, in my opinion, for Leo to deal with. Of course, there is still the unanswered question of how good Diddy Kong is in general, because I have a lower opinion. Some people think he's top tier, some people agree with me. So we want to see how Tweak in general is doing. I don't think Tweak has lost very many sets offline. I know he's won every tournament he's entered, whether it's a local or a regional or whatever, the invitational that happened. So I'm really, really looking forward to see his Diddy Kong versus other top players that probably know the matchup a little bit better than some other players that he's been playing against, or like, let's say Bowser, a big character. No offense to Leon, just Bowser's a character you can kind of just steamroll sometimes. And I feel like everyone here playing like Zero Suit and Joker and characters that are a little bit harder to deal with and disadvantage, I want to see how Tweak deals with that. Of course, he probably can, because he's Tweak, and Tweak is amazing and maybe the best player in the world currently. You know, love those sets. I love watching high-level Ultimate, and I'm super, super excited to watch. And one matchup that I would absolutely love as well, of course, two of my favorite players also, which is Mars and Void. Void, one of my favorite players to watch. I love how his brain works in this game. His Sheik is a work of art, as well as I think he's going Joker in this tournament from what I've seen in his Twitch chat. So obviously, one very explosive but precise character, another very explosive and very good character, generally considered top tier, whereas Mars, of course, has been sometimes struggling in his regionals, but from what I'm watching in his stream today when he's playing friendlies with people, today is Wednesday, by the way, it's probably, this video is coming out Thursday, but he's been playing incredibly well. He has his Zero Suit, he has his Snake. I don't really think he's going to go any other character in bracket. I don't think he's been playing Mega Man that much, but both of those characters can be really, really strong. And he obviously is super good at defense, he's super good at offense. Void, of course, one of the masters of advantage state and just picking his spots and really punishing people for their defensive habits. And while Mars doesn't really necessarily have any super bad ones and also has the ability to use flip jump, I really want to see them go toe-to-toe, because it'd be really interesting watching Sheik kind of aggress onto Zero Suit and then Zero Suit trying to respond with it with movement, but both of them are fast. I don't know, that would just be a super, super fascinating set for me to watch. What ones would you like to watch? Of course, there are so many good players. Just because I did not mention a player does not mean I'm not excited to watch them. Of course, I'm really excited for Aaron, I'm excited for Atomisk, I'm excited for literally everyone that's there, and I'm just going to watch a lot of Summit this weekend because the matches are going to be fantastic. But if there's any in particular that you want to watch or you're excited for, let me know in the comments. I'm very curious because, of course, y'all's mindset might be different from my mindset. So if there is, let me know. As always, social media, Panda and partner stuff is down below, and I'll see you all next time. And of course, I'll be doing a lot of Summit analyses after this for like different players, different sets. So be on the lookout for those, because this is going to be some of the best Smash we are going to be watching for a long time. Peace.
Pikachu, busted.